did you miss me? Today I'm going to have possibly my biggest rant I've ever had. We are in Outlaws Yacht Club. I've never been here before. It's pretty nice. I'm drinking a pint of Outlaws Pale Ale, which is also pretty nice, but I'm not feeling in a particularly nice mood. And today I'm going to ask a few people to stop whining like little bitches. So, if you've been watching this vlog, you'll know on the last couple of episodes we shot, I talked a lot about interview technique, and I was going to talk about that again today, but this is the third vlog shoot that we've done in a row, and on the last two occasions we tried to film a vlog called The Ultimate Answer to the Ultimate Interview Question, and every time we shoot it, something happens. Either the memory card dies, or the camera's not working, and we've actually aborted two different shoots. So as a result of the curse of the ultimate question, we've decided to do something different today. So I'm sat at my desk the other day, and I'm sat in front of the computer, and up pops a little pop-up on LinkedIn. It's from a guy I've done work with over the years, and it says, "Hello Johnny, have you got a minute to talk?" So I quickly type back, "Yeah, sure, of course I've got a minute." Phone rings and he comes on the phone. He's a guy I placed about a year ago. He's been in a job I placed him on £70,000 basic salary a year ago. Nice little package, yeah. So he comes on the phone and he starts telling me about how hard it's been. It's been really hard. It's been a really hard job. Frankly, he's whining like a little and he's doing my nutting. The thing that's bothered me the most is how he's whining about how he wants to become an account manager and how he wants to move into management. Because doing new business is, well, frankly, it's just a little bit hard, isn't it? And I've heard this sort of conversation hundreds of times in my career. And it normally correlates very closely and very directly with somebody who's had a bad year and they've sold nothing. And as a result, they lose a little bit of confidence and they feel like they need to move on and do something different. But the thing is, I've got to stop whining. So he's in a bad way, this lad. He's going on about how he's got to be an account manager and how he feels that's maybe more his skill set. Yeah, you know, you look at his CV, he's always been a new business hunter, but he's joined this VC-backed business. There's obviously been a lot of pressure to bring some numbers in. By his own admission, he's got a meeting with his boss next week so he can see the writing on the wall. He knows he's going to probably get fired. He said every VC that's back in the business has looked at his LinkedIn profile this week, so he's obviously in a pretty dark place. And I'm a fairly empathic guy, you know. I was a childline counsellor, I've been a Samaritan. I'm not a bad bloke, I consider myself a nice enough fella. But the thing is, there's a reason why we get paid the money we get paid in the business that we all operate in. This guy's on £70,000 basic salary and he's whining. 70 grand. And it's easy to lose the plot. It's easy to forget that most of us have actually won a little bit of a lottery in life here. You know, I think we're getting carried away with how talented we all are. This guy, he hasn't got 2 O-levels to rub together. And, you know, I earn my living out of salespeople, but he's only a salesman. You're only a salesman, mate, and you're whining about how hard it is on £70,000. There's a reason people pay £70,000, and that's because they expect you to do something that other people aren't capable of doing. The reason that companies give you £70,000 basic salary with an OTE of £140,000 is because they expect you to pull off what are in certain situations not far off miracles, and that's not an unfair thing for them to expect. If it was easy, the job would be paying 40 grand. If you want an easy life, go and sell industrial timber to builders merchants in an easy environment on 30k base OTE 50 grand. It's not an easy life. It's not. It's a hard life. And I just want to go through some really key facts with you right now. So I made some notes before I came out to shoot today. Average teacher's salary after 10 years in the United Kingdom is £28,000. So the person that this guy trusts to teach his children the basics of the values and life in modern society and the information they need with which to become real rounded people, the people he trusts with that responsibility, they earn £28,000 after 10 years. This guy's a 10-year served salesman, he's earning 2.5 times that, and he's whining about the fact that it's hard, when actually the teacher's probably under 4 times the amount of pressure and stress that he's under. I've got here 45,000 hospital consultants in the United Kingdom who are paid between £74,500 a year and £100,000 a year. Salaries for the UK's 42,000 GPs vary from an average of £103,000 a year for partners in practice to anything between £53,781 and £81,158 for GPs employed by primary care trusts. So the people who save your life, a consultant doctor earns about the same as this salesman with 2 O-levels to rub together. And he's moaning about the fact that the job is hard. Are you serious? I'm furious about this because I hear it a lot, particularly in the current climate where there are so many jobs and so few candidates. Everybody's lost the plot. People think that they've got a God-given right to earn £150,000, £200,000 a year. You have not. Selling is a tough old game. Finally, a study of 400 UK lawyers found that on average the job pays £54,000 for the first 5 years, rising to £76,000 for those with 5 to 10 years of experience. Lawyers who've been practicing for between 10 and 15 years can expect to earn £100,000, while those with more than 15 years can command £181,000 a year, which is a pretty damn good whack, to be fair. But the reason you get the money you get in the industry we operate in is 2 reasons. One, it's economics. It's not your talent and it's not your skill. There's better salesmen out there in other industries who are better than you, better than all of you. I meet them and they can't get in. They're like Charlie Bucket with his nose pressed up against the sweet shop window, wondering how they get into the rarefied atmosphere that most of the people we work with live in. But you live in a mad world, and the world's gone mad, and most of you are actually earning a lot more money than your skill set really demands. Some of you, maybe not, but most of you are. And it's about time we've just had a little reality check. Everybody's forgotten what a recessionary climate looks like, particularly in cybersecurity, where in reality, you can sell anything to anybody right now. And as a result of that, the demand for candidates is high. And as a result of the fact that the demand for candidates is high, the salary's being thrown around and the commissions and the stock options are just beyond ludicrous in comparison to the actual skill set of many of the individuals out there. Selling is a hard game. It's a tough game. It is horrible. As Jerry Maguire says, it is an up at dawn endless siege that I will never fully tell you about. And the guys that make it and who stand the test of time, they're the ones that know it's hard and they prepare themselves for battle on a daily basis.
I am out here for you. You don't know what it's like to be me out here for you. It is an up at dawn, pride swallowing siege that I will never fully tell you about, okay?
Final quote, and I know I've ranted today, and I didn't intend to rant, but this one's just wound me up. Winston Churchill: success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. Everybody has a hard year. We all do. I've had one, everybody's had one. I've had a few hard years over my 20 years in the game. Everybody has a hard quarter, and the job is designed to kick the shit out of you. That's the whole idea. It's designed to hurt you when you least expect it. My old boss Steve Griffith always used to say the job kicks you when you're down. Always does. But the reality is 70k base with an opportunity to double that. Don't complain when it goes wrong, because you're playing for big stakes. That's me. I'm done ranting. Next month on Book Club we are doing The Perfect Close by James Muir. Look out for the episode we shot with Anthony Iannarino. It was absolutely brilliant and hilarious. We had a great laugh with him, an absolute kindred spirit. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
You're born, you take shit. Get out in the world, you take more shit. Climb a little higher, take less shit. Till one day you're up in the rarefied atmosphere and you've forgotten what shit even looks like. Welcome to the layer cake, son.